Alright y'all, it is Monday, and in today's video we'll be going over some of the most popular sealed products on TCG Player. There is tons of stuff to cover in today's video, so let's get into today's picks. So lately we've just been coming out just with a bang, with some of the biggest booster boxes that we have to keep our eyes on. Team Up booster box right now, going for, drum roll please, what is the last sold? Almost 10, I mean there's one for 6K. I think that's what they were going for on eBay is what I looked the last time we covered Team Up on this video, but I think it was around $6,000. But the rise of this booster box was pretty crazy. Why doesn't TCG Player have better analytics on this? Like, we're gonna have to use not TCG Player, but I know a lot of you guys, like, this is where a lot of you guys shop. But is the majority of you guys going to be buying Team Up booster boxes? I don't really think so. There's only, like I said, there's only what, 3 listed, so kind of crazy. I hope that some way, somehow, this booster box comes just a little bit down. I mean, 6 grand is pretty nuts. Now, where can we see some of these maybe Sword and Shield booster boxes get to this? You know, Future Strike, Evolving Skies maybe. I think so. I think we could definitely see Evolving Skies hit this 6K mark very soon, faster than a lot of people think. I mean, we've literally seen the craziness of the Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes just completely taken off. I have another full Scarlet and Violet video, booster box video for you guys later this week. But yeah, Team Up going crazy. We're gonna see a lot of the craziness in this next year, I personally believe. Next is one where, I mean, I've been telling you guys, I've been doing a lot of older booster box searching for you guys. So XY Breakthrough, of course the booster, which is interesting. How bad was this set? I haven't looked at the set list, but as I'm looking back, I mean, unopened breakthrough case sealed. Wow, you get a case for. So I'm guessing this set is absolutely garbage, but I do love the Mewtwo on the cover, and the Houndoom, the Megas, right? I don't understand why this, just as for a collector of a sealed product, I don't understand why this one is doing so bad. Is it because not a lot of people have look back to XY? I think a lot of the new people in the hobby are only looking as far back as Sword and Shield. But yeah, excellent booster box. I think it looks great, and one to definitely add at the $2,000 mark, close to. Next, since if you can't get the Team Up booster box, next best thing is the Team Up ETB. This one's really awesome. I love the artwork. Obviously, no one's opening that at this price, but most recent sale, 25 buckaroonies, guys. Oh man, I mean, there's one for 18, and it has a picture, and it's got a picture. Let's see, let's check this one out. Let's check this. I just sold. Oh no, this is the sold. I'm sorry, 1800. Pretty fresh. It's got a little crinkles right here on the side, but it is what it is. It's cool, but 1800 is a little steep. Are these prices inflated? Are these prices a little inflated? I believe so. I don't know how much more these booster boxes and ETBs have to run and for Team Up. My personal opinion, I would love to hear from you guys. Pick is Unbroken Bonds, another Sun and Moon booster box. It's not XY, Sun and Moon. Really good looking booster box. Most recent sale. There's only 10 or 9 that were sold. Very all over the place, anywhere between 16. I mean, this is a buy. This is a straight buy. If you had some cash, you know, sitting on the sideline thinking that you're a big Pokemon investor, I don't see why these booster boxes are sitting on TCG Player. It doesn't make any sense. But some minty ones. Let's see. I mean, there's only one page. I mean, there's probably way more on eBay. Pretty much 2,500 was looking like, despite what the last sold. I mean, 24. I mean, they're just going up. They're just going up. And look at how fast these things rise from like 1550 all the way to 18 in like 1 month. So once these booster boxes start getting just scraped up from the bottom, they rise really fast. Very concerning if you want to own some Sun and Moon booster boxes. But yeah, I mean, we had chances to buy these sets for God knows how many months, and they sat now they're getting the attention that they deserve, and once they start climbing, I mean, this is probably a $3,000 booster box, no problem. Next up, Unified Minds booster box. I did a lot of Sun and Moon on today's list. I just realized this, but these are all booster boxes that I hope to own one day. Sun and Moon booster, or Team Up Sun and Moon, Unified Minds. Oh my gosh, Unified Minds booster box. I mean, dude, look at the 3-month chart. I mean, 62%. Oh my gosh, if you got a case of these puppies, you are sitting nice. 8 sold. That is insane. 25, 22. I mean, back in, June, we had 2,000. That's right when it hit that mark. Now, how much more room does these booster boxes have to run? Like, at what point are we just thinking like they're topped out? Every time I think that these Sun and Moon booster boxes are topped out, we just see them continue to rise, and it's silly. It's silly. Like, are these $5,000 products, or is the market just hot? I don't know quite yet. And next, I never put cases on the list, but you guys know how I feel about battle styles. One of my favorite new term. Shout out to Kyra and Team Rocket Joey on their live when they're yelling "case up." Like, yeah, case up. I think you guys got a case up on battle styles. Battle styles going for the case of battle styles for 1378. Now this one might be a lottery pick. I mean, most recent sale you've got 1378, 1400. I mean, is this like, you guys are, this is the one that's going to get out the comments, right? You guys are going to be like, that is a complete junk slab of garbage that you're putting up on the screen. Why the heck would anybody want that case? It might be desirable down the road. Who freaking knows? It's one of my favorite sets, probably a lot of your favorite sets. It's got a lot of great cards. I think it's going to be appreciated a little bit later on down the line. I really enjoy battle styles. I really think that it is a really good set. I love the Urshifus. I love the Sleepy Tyranitar. And I tell you guys all the time, I enjoy opening it. The commons were really fun and really cool to open. The reverse holos are great as well. I have a reverse holo binder. I keep on telling you guys, all cards are valued here on this channel. But yeah, battle styles is great. It's a really good set. Now, I think the case, the time to buy the case when it was like sub $500, right? Now at $13.50, it's a little steep, but it could be a play for you Pokemon investors. Next, Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box Case. Now, is this thing ever going down? Will we ever see a slight retracement for Prismatic Evolutions? Will we ever see a slight retracement for any of the Scarlet and Violet era ETBs or booster boxes? Are we going to see a reprint of this stuff? Who freaking knows? This is the most difficult pickup if you decide to pick this up. I think this has to be such a long-term hold to feel safe. I don't recommend anybody pick this thing up at almost $1,400, right? Let's see what most recent sale. Why was there one for 17 grand? Case lot of 14 cases. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is a freaking car. Case for 1,000. I mean, if you get it for 1,000, I guess, is that a deal? 1,200. It's just so volatile. Like, it's just too new. It has to, these sets like have to prove themselves. As much as the crowd wants to sit here on YouTube and tell you guys that it's just such a surefire win, I just don't know, and I can't recommend that, or I can't say that 100%. And that's why I always tell you guys, nothing in this space is 100%. Anything can happen. I always tell you guys all the time, we can totally see Pokemon just not reprint this and just reprint the booster bundles, and then that just drives these prices up higher. Or we could see Pokemon do the exact opposite, like they've done time and time again with specialty sets, and continue to print. That's just what can happen. I don't have a crystal ball. I tell you guys that all the time, and take what I say with a grain of salt. Next, Lost Origin booster box. So I had a few of these listed to sell, and I'm thinking of taking this one off of the market because I was selling it for $5. this booster box is increasing so fast. Most of me sell $600. Like the fact that when I had it up, I mean, I swore it was like less than a month and it's already up at 600. So selling at 600. I think that this is still a really, really good buy at the $600 mark, just because we know Lost Origin isn't going to be reprinted. Really good looking box, and it is what it is. I go back and forth. I'm like, do I sell? Do I get off? But when it's increasing this fast, you just have to, take a step back. Next, Mega Rayquaza EX. This is the non-celebrations version, the real version. Man, lightly played, heavily played, and moderately played for $400. I mean, what would a moderately played Rayquaza EX come back as if you're trying to grade it? What, a 4 or 5? Hopefully the sides aren't damaged. Hopefully there's no like real like damage or crinkles to the middle, no fold lines. I think it would probably fetch like a pretty nice penny, not like top dollar penny, but a pretty good price, just because they're so hyped right now, and I'm falling into the hype as well. But I just can't see myself paying $200 for a damaged copy. I would much rather own this in a lightly played and pay a little bit more down the road once the mega hype just comes a little bit down. Next, we have Reshiram EX from White Flare. Very beautiful card. I love these. If you didn't watch my video with my boy Sunil, I'm gonna leave that video right around here. We discussed all things Black Bolt, White Flare, and Gen 5, etc. We call these the carbon fiber cards. These are great. The more I look at the Reshiram, I think it's better. It kind of looks like a pencil drawing. But let me say this: I will not be buying at this price. Most recent sale for near mint is $450. What an absolute joke. The fact that the Pokemon space has gotten this ridiculous, that just sets right out the gate, just almost $500 chase cards. I mean, we've never seen stuff like this before. It's absolutely insane. I go back and forth with myself and I tell you guys the same thing. All right, I say this market's different. It's different every single way, but it has elements of the past, obviously. But when we see stuff like this rise, I mean, we can compare percentages to in the past, right? People want to bring up the Shining Fates or any of the other specialty sets and how fast those booster boxes rose. But the singles weren't priced. The singles weren't as expensive as the booster box, right? Where we're seeing this now. This is a bad example because Black Bolt White Flare has no booster box, but let's say for Destined Rivals, we've never seen a booster box come out this hot and have the singles be that hot, $600 singles, something like that. It's very new, but I think it's all fake. I think that these prices just aren't going to last. I think we are going to see a correction. We can't stay like this. It's just completely unsustainable. Next, another what are the monochrome cards, the Victini. I mean, bro, no one cares about Victini like that. Lightly played, near mint, 4/4, like it's so funny. All these like Gen 5 cosplayers. Shouts out Possum Bud for saying that, but it's so true, bro. Like, no one really cares about Victini. If people care about Victini, they would like the AR version. That card is like, what, like $10 in Japanese? Something ridiculous, like super cheap. That card isn't on today's video, but I should have thrown it on there. But no one... Victini's not like a fan favorite Pokemon. I'm sorry for all you Victini fans, don't get upset, but to be paying this much for a super rare card, like, it's a cool, interesting card, but guys, $400, like, I hear a lot of you guys, you have the gripes in the comments, and you guys are like, none of these cards right now should be those prices. It just doesn't make any sense, and I just completely agree. Like, we have completely just lost touch with reality. Next, Destined Rivals. I had to throw this one on. You guys, the Destined Rivals fanboys they come after me every single week, but I'm on the same team. I love this set. I think this set is amazing. I just won't be buying at this price. Like that's where we differ. I tell you guys each and every week that this is one of my favorite sets. I think this is the most investable set as well. I think this set is going to do better than Prismatic. I think it's going to do better than Paldea down the road. I think I could very safely say that. It's just Team Rocket. Everyone loves Team Rocket, even despite the grunts and the lack of Jesse and James. But it does have Mewtwo and it does have Giovanni, and for a bonus, it has Cynthia on there for God knows what reason. But Cynthia's right there on the cover. In Garchomp, it's just a no-brainer play. But I'm going to take the chance to wait until this booster box gets reprinted. If we don't see a reprint, then I'll have to bite the bullet on this booster box. But until then, I'm going to just wait. Now, everyone's going to sit here and say like, oh my, it's not even 6 months old, 3 months old, right? Everyone's gonna sit here and be like, man, look at Henry, you were wrong. It started at 260 and now it took a nice little dip to 240. That's not even a correction. What is that, like? Yeah, like 10%, less than 10%. And then now it's up 315 and they're selling, Henry. They're, oh my gosh, look at all those selling. And after that, you know, what's the wall? What's the next wall right here? Let's see. Let's see. What is the next? So we got one for 316. We got, let's continue to check. 316. So you got a nice little wall right here at the $316 mark. So everyone's kind of assuming that that's the next, you know, resistance zone, right? Then you have a few at like 318. Let's see, 318, 309. I mean, 320. Here we go. 312. Now, where I think it's gonna go down before it goes up if we don't get a reprint. If we don't get a reprint, all bets are off. This thing is gonna continue to pump. Great product, great booster box for long-term hold. I love this product. I'm not buying anytime soon. Next, Mega Charizard EX. This is, oh man, I want this card so bad. Now, will I be paying this price? Absolutely not. There's just no way. Moderately played, 241, damaged, 119, heavily played. This is look at these heavily played copies really quick. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Let's look at the back. Yeah, that's not terrible, but for 170, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about moderately played cards. I would put this in like a frame. I really love the Mega Charizard EX. It looks really, really good. You guys know how much I hated on Megas for the longest time, but they grew on me. And Mega Charizard is probably my favorite Mega besides a Mega Tyranitar. So I had to throw this one on today's list. Very, very popular. Next, Evolving Skies, man. You hear that breath that came out of my mouth right now? It's like, holy, what do we do? How much higher? How much higher can we go? Most recent sell 2,400. Like, bro, 25. Like, this is a $3,000 booster box by the end of the year. I'll bet anyone anything. This thing is just flying. Just, there's not even, we don't even need to look at the damn chart. Probably one of the best sets we've seen in the past 5 years. 10 years. 10 years. I think it's better than Team Up. I think it's better than any Sun and Moon booster box. It's better than Cosmic Eclipse. Come after me. And XY. What is there in XY that can compete with Evolving Skies? There's the takes that people have right now on the internet. They're trying to get the... It's funny because when this booster box was so darn cheap, the $300 mark, the $500 mark, everyone was trying to pump it up, right? And I see what a lot of you Pokemon YouTubers are doing. Everyone's trying to pump it up. And it just sat, and it's sad, and it's sad. There's sales, and it just sat, it's sad. And then it started to get steam. Then everyone started to flip their tune. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, Evolving Skies is such a good set. Oh my gosh, the best set we've ever seen, yada, yada, yada. And now that it is here at the pushing, let's just call a spade, pushing 3K. This thing is gonna be 3K very soon. The moment it started pushing 3K, a lot of you guys started to say, oh my gosh, but have you seen all the XY booster boxes? Oh my gosh, if compared to Evolving Skies, there's so much Evolving Skies out there. They're trying to suppress that price. This is what we do. It's market manipulation, right? There's market manipulation in singles and in stocks. There's market manipulation in cryptocurrency. You gotta like try to drive that just a little bit down to their buy zone so they can grab a booster box, and it's very smart. It's very smart. As I always say, I'm like, these Pokemon YouTubers, like, this doesn't make any sense, because if I wanted to buy, I wouldn't be pumping up these booster boxes. I'd be talking crap about them so I can get them lower. I'd be like, oh, this box is like, if I was Pokerev and let's just say I wanted, this is a bad example, but if I was Pokerev and I wanted to scoop up a bunch of Evolving Skies, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you gotta think about the hit rates, and you look at the price to box ratio, and you know, you'd make the statistics prove your point, right? You could always manipulate numbers to prove your point. And then we could get this Evolving Skies booster box down. It's gonna take something like that, which would never happen for Evolving Skies to start coming back down. And you're not convincing anybody right now that Evolving Skies is not the hottest set in the past decade. It's just so darn good. I had a bunch of fun opening it. I pulled a lot of cards from it. I pulled evolutions, but I didn't pull any of the big ones. Like this set, I probably opened the most of, and I got absolutely wrecked. Like, one of the worst financial decisions probably is opening up Evolving Skies. Next, and finally, the most recent set, the Mega Evolutions Enhanced Booster Box. I do have one on the way, already at 260. Like, oh my gosh, selling at 260, 270, bro. Like, now, guys, we're just at the point now where if you miss out on the pre-sale, that's it. Like, I'm very thankful that I have friends that look after me when these pre-sales come out. Talk to people in the comment section. I'm not here to tell you that I'm like higher than you or on a pedestal or whatever, but go into Discords, go into Reddits. We all have Instagram. Make it Instagram. Just communicate with people, talk to people, and I guarantee you guys will. There's links that will be shared. There's collectors groups. I'm a part of Facebook, free Facebook collectors groups. There's so much out there, guys, so that you can grow your collection. Don't be paying these prices. Don't be paying these secondary prices at almost. It's gonna be a $350 booster box out the gate. Like, we already see it. It's a good set. All the cards are out. I'm going to be doing a full coverage for Mega Symphonia and Mega Brave in Japanese later on this week once the dust settles for this set. And I do have a live with my boy Louis. Shout out to Louis. We'll be talking. We're going to come up with some good topics as well. So live Saturday. I think I'm going to try to go live on Friday to just discuss the craziness of the Japanese market for this set. We're gonna see a lot of those singles as well. So that's all I got for you guys today. Long video. Just so much to talk about in today's video. Like, there's the market is moving. Like, when I just got back from vacation, I was like, oh my gosh, I was gone for a few days and the market is already, I mean, there's some booster boxes that I have that are up like almost 50 bucks, times that by, 10, 20 booster boxes. I mean, it's a lot of money that's just being pumped up and moved in and out of the market. It's just, it can happen that fast in a bull run. And I'm not saying I'm happy, as a Pokemon investor. I'm not saying I'm happy. It's just, I want normalness. I want normalcy. I want gradual growth. I don't need these like crazy volatile spikes. Like, this is not why we're here. That's for your collection or for your investment. It's just there in the English market right now. There's just so many different style players. There's the flippers, the scalpers, the investors, collectors, and when you just have too many different variables, it just fluctuates so much, and I know it turns a lot of people off, and it kind of defers people from, getting their kids into Pokemon and stuff. They just don't want to battle, and I completely agree. But hopefully next week we see some type of correctiveness to the downside. I don't know when it's gonna get better. We'll just have to wait for Gen 10. Halfway through Gen 10, maybe we'll see some corrections. But that's all I got for you guys today. Peace out.